I want to check into this new single of yours, Too Much. Tell us about it. Oh, this is fierce.
Thank you. Yeah, so Too Much was a song off of my new album. We wrote it at like the 75% mark when I had really fully embraced dance music and pop. And we were having so much fun, and it was a concept I'd had for a very long time, sort of based on this lifelong experience that I feel like a lot of women have, of this sort of invisible, ever-present commentary about being too much, like just too loud, too outspoken, too energetic, too dominating the space, which is like something that I feel like men never get this accusation.
You're right about that.
Dominating the space, right?
We agree with that.
And it was also something just like intrapersonally, like I felt it was very relevant in the culture, and I felt like it was a great message to be like, what a weird thing to tell someone that they're too much. It's almost like a compliment that it's a really backhanded compliment, right? Because I think in a lot of ways it can be seen as positive. Like, you know,
exactly.
it's basically you're very shiny. Like that's kind of how I've started to view it. But I had a lot of experiences where I myself was told by partners or by or by people in my life that, like, you know, I had an experience once that really struck me, and I think maybe it started this feeling that I really internalized, where I'd had this beautiful night with so many of my friends, and I felt it was one of those magical nights that you have with your people that you remember forever, like a core memory. And I got in the car with my then partner, and I remember so vividly him. I said, wasn't that such a beautiful night? And he said, you know, people really like you better when you talk less.
What?
And I just remember thinking, wow, is that right? Yeah, I really internalized that. And then I think over the years, like when you go from being a child to adulthood, you shrink yourself, you learn these lessons, those memories get replaced by fears. And recently, I just sort of, in the last 2 years, I've done a lot of work on myself, and I started to kind of embrace my muchness.
Yes,
right?
I like how you said that. Embrace your muchness.
Embrace your muchness.
Take that power back. That gave me chills hearing you say that. So many are going to be inspired by that.
Well, I think also, like, I find it so attractive when someone is in the fullness of who they are.
Yes.
I always think it's so beautiful, and I'm drawn to it. I think it's magical. It's like the best part when you see a person who is so expressive, and I think they're not, you know, I think there's this sort of a cultural belief that if someone is a lot of themselves, there's less room for others, and that's not true. All of my friends are the main character of their life, my life. Like, I really think that healthy people make each other bigger and better. And if someone is trying to tell you that they love you on one hand, and then on the other hand saying like, but I would love you a little bit more if you were a little more or a little less this. It's like,
don't change.
It's not a math problem that adds up, right?
Yes, well said. Get him, Dove. Woo. Okay, now if you gave us that single, I know we're gonna get like a new album. Any new like albums soon?
Yeah.
You know? We want to know.
Album soon?
Yes, like.
Yes, I have, actually, it's wild to say this after how long I've been releasing music, but I have my first ever full-length studio album coming this year.
I can't wait.
I'm excited.
We're excited because, you know, we could never get too much of you, so we want all of that and then some. Keep it coming.
Thank you.
And then I hear you got a new man in your life, huh? Tell us about that. How did y'all meet?
It's true. It's we met at the 2022 VMAs actually, but it was really casual. Like it was.
Okay.
I love this. Full conversation. We met in passing because he's in a band, and the band and I were up for the same award. Really? And so you always end up meeting, you know, the other people who are up for the same award. We did this collab virtually. He was in Rome and I was in LA, and we never met again. And then at the 2023 VMAs, we had something to talk about, right?
Yeah.
So we started talking about the collab and everything like that, and then it was just very apparent that there was, you know, both of us were in very different places in our lives, and everybody was single, and he basically, long story short, he asked me out. We've been together for 1.5 years. We're madly in love. It's great.